moving on to stuff that needs to be talked about also. So AEW had another one of their shows, Fighter Fest, which is kind of like a take off Fire Fest. And I think they had Gyro doing the opening for National Anthem.
Shut up, yeah.
Just,
are you ready?
Sanchez, they not ready. So, this was a card. Did you get a chance to see his prime time?
Yeah, I saw the actual show, not the pre-show.
Okay, well...
Actually, no, I saw the first match in the pre-show and then the actual card. Yeah. Okay,
well, here's the... I'm going to start with the pre-show, right? Because I went back and also looked at all these highlights, and there are some things I got to talk about.
Okay.
So, let's get into this review real quick for it. I know my wife didn't get a chance to see it, but I'll fill her in. So,
I just watched a little bit over your shoulder. So, a few things I saw, but not very much.
Yeah. One of the pre-shows, because I do not like this team. Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Tripperetta. I don't like Best Friends. I don't like the Titantron. I hate the serious hug.
Jesus.
I think you
hate everything.
Look, in my personal opinion, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn does Best Friends better than Best Friends.
Okay.
Yeah, but they are kind of like the discount Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Exactly, I know.
Not discount.
Versus SoCal Uncensored with Scorpio Sky and Kazarian, and this new team I knew nothing about called Private Party.
Yeah, they was at Double or Nothing as well, but they were in the Battle Royal.
So it was Isaiah. Make sure I get these names right. Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn.
Yeah.
I like these dudes though. Okay, now to help explain to my wife, Private Party, it's like
it's like AEW's version of Street Profits.
Of Street Profits,
okay,
with a little mixture of Coin Disco Inferno in there, because I was like, but they are some very athletic colored guys, and I was just like,
athletic colored guys.
Yeah, I had to say it like that. Because at first I was like, they was doing some kind of moves that I had never even seen before.
Yeah, like one dude did like a hurricane run into like a cutter.
Yeah, and then all these assist moves where they had them up and then they like stomp on their back for the DDT and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I like moves like that with the tag team.
Yes, I would recommend you watch the highlights of it. So it was very good.
I'll check it out.
Actually, just for the record, that match after the match they actually was offered a full contract by AEW. So that's good for them.
Yeah. Private Party?
Yeah.
As they should be. So of course, Best Friends pin.
I know you weren't happy with that finish.
Not at all. I was getting this high octane match, which is almost impossible to go back and call every shot, and then they get this weak ass move off of one of the members of the Private Party. I don't know which one is which yet, and pin them. And I'm just like, that slowed everything down. But it was a three-way tag match. It was like to advance to the All Out for an opportunity for a first round at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. So
yeah, so they're gonna have a tournament, and the winner of this just got like a bye, got like a first round bye, or automatically in the finals. One of the two, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense. The next one was Allie taking on Leva Bates.
Yeah.
So Leva Bates got this kind of schoolgirl gimmick tour.
The
Librarian, which reminded me a lot of what was that girl from who was on WoW? Like, was it Miss Tess? I forgot what it was. She was a school teacher and she used to do the pedigree just like she did. But forgot what her name was.
What was she at?
She was in WoW. I don't know if she was like the disciplinary or something like that. It was WoW Women of Wrestling, so I'm trying to think what.
It's not Solana. No, it's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even think right now.
So, Allie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everything all right?
I'm looking at the highlights.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to catch up.
Okay.
Looking at these Private Party dudes. What is happening?
Exactly. I told you, with a hit of Disco Inferno in there. So, you can watch the highlights while we keep talking. So, Brandy Rose is watching Allie from the back because they got a match coming up at was it?
By the
Fight for
way,
Fallen?
did you see she was facing the right way
She's facing.
while watching it on TV?
She's facing the right way. You said.
I mean, people in WWE, they stand to the side when they watch TV.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I will
watch
give
TV
her
like
that.
a normal person.
I will give her that. So, Ailey picks up the win here. It wasn't that much big of a match. She won. Oh, what was it? She won like tossing, leave her like the apple or something and give her a super kick. So that's how she picked up the win here. Then
I didn't really care for that match though, honestly.
Then we had a match which was.
Actually, I did see this match. Actually, yeah.
Michael was it Nakazawa?
Yeah.
Faces Alex Jabali. First of all, Alex Jabali remind me of. You remember in WCW the above average Mike Sanders?
Oh yeah, he's above average.
Yeah. So that's what I was like. He's so slow. So.
Well, he's the organizer of the whole CEO thing, the whole gaming tournament that they do every year. Okay. He's the organizer. So yeah.
So they had a hardcore match, and some of the stuff. Actually, my wife's watching the highlights right now. Some of the stuff I see with baby oil. That's the
Michael Nakazawa's gimmick is he rolls baby oil on himself so he can be so slippery that nobody can grab him.
And actually, he kind of was kind of creative with some of the special stuff like that. So they took some hard spots. There was a spear through the table that looked like it was fucking brutal.
Oh,
and then yeah. So
he also hit him with like a I don't know if it's a PlayStation or another kind of game system or something like that.
And then so the match kind of ends in a weird way because that was Michael Nakazawa's draws, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what his finisher is. So I don't know if that's his little thing or not. I don't know.
You're right. But, also, do you remember like the spot they took where they were falling on like the Toy Connects?
I say, is that?
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Mega Bloks?
Yeah, well, shit look. I know it's like a step on Lego, so I know that shit hurt. I'm like, damn, I'd rather take the thumbtacks. It'll be honest with you.
That's real.
Because that hard plastic be drawing.
Listen, stepping on Legos is a special kind of hell.
Yeah. So, but my Mike Nakazawa wins with a roll up, stuffing his drawers in Alex's face, gross, and picks up the win here. So now, those, according to what I'm reading here, those were the 3 pre-show matches, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So now we're at the main show. So we have a singles match, Achima versus Christopher Daniels. And you know what?
They go way back, honestly.
It do, but you know what? I thought I've seen better matches between these two.
Oh yeah. I mean, they both could have. I think they both was holding it back.
Yeah, and
I felt like
I felt as though they didn't pull out. He didn't pull out the BME, and usually now Christopher Daniels' age, when he don't pull out the BME, is kind of just like blah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he did Angel's Wings and he kicked out. But I was like, all right.
Yeah, it was a short match. Nothing to be too keen on. Then we had a 3-way match with the women. Rio versus Yuka
Sakazaki.
Thank you, because I'm not good with the Japanese names. And then Nyla Rose.
Yeah.
At first, the way they was attacking her, I thought it was a handicap match.
Oh no! They smart. That's what that is.
Exactly, but Nyla Rose did a lot of the power moves and stuff like that nature. So the woman was F for her.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird finish though. Well, after the match, she attacked them, and then Yuka. I think Yuka was the one that attacked Riho, but I don't know what was going on between them. So
yeah, are all these women all signed to AEW? Or they independent contracts?
Some of them are invited. They invited a lot because they have their connections with Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
And some of them are signed. Like Nyla Rose is signed. Allie is signed.
Mm-hmm.
Britt Baker, Kylie Ray, Penelope Ford is signed, and some other people are signed too. But the Japanese people, they are not signed. They just like have dates, I guess you can say.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it really is going to show when this Wednesday Night Dynamite comes up.
It's just difficult sometimes because their style of wrestling is different, so it's kind of difficult to introduce that to a different audience.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a while.
You're right. Yeah. Next match, which is a 4-way match, Adam Page versus Jimmy Havoc, Jungle Boy, and MJF.
First of all, did you catch MJF's promo or not?
I saw some of it. I did not catch all of it. What did he say?
Right now.
Yeah, so what did he say in the promo?
Did you? All right, what part did you hear? Because there was only one important part. The whole thing that was so funny.
I get you. I hear the important part because we was changing my daughter in the car.
Okay, so it's the part because they are at a video game tournament. So he was like, video games. I used to play video games. And then he was like, yeah, then I lost my virginity. Then they show it to a sad fan in the crowd that looks like he's like 40 and live with his mom. And then that was kind of like they took a shot at him. And then after that, he just started crapping on everybody, really.
Oh, so he was doing the good heel work that he does.
Yes, he's like, they built him up to be like the top heel, like him and Jericho. But Jericho gets cheered like no matter what. So I feel like he's like the top heel no matter what, I feel.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm agreeing with you. He does good heel work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like he does it so good. Like he does it so well to where it comes off as like that's actually his personality. So
yeah. So we get a fatal 4-way contest. I don't know what the meaning of this was because honestly, the only two people I knew in this match was Adam Page and MJF. I wasn't familiar with Jungle Boy and is Jimmy Havoc son of Havoc from Lucha Underground?
Don't think so.
Okay, I'm about to say I just figured.
I think son of Havoc is like a bigger dude.
Oh yeah, gotcha. So,
but
how'd you enjoy the 4-way match?
I want to tell you how this came about, just because I know a lot of people don't watch Being Elite, but it's kind of like a mix-hap, because at Double or Nothing, they all got in a little commotion that happened at Double or Nothing. Basically, Adam wanted to face MJF, but some things got in the way, so they all just had to face each other. But it doesn't make sense to me why they fighting Kip Sabian. That don't make sense to me, but they still a new company, so they still working things out with booking decisions.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess they just need Hangman to beat some people so he can look strong when he about to fight Jericho.
Gotcha. Now, these next 3 matches is what really set the show off for me. Two of them are matches. One of them is AEW don't want nothing to do with it. Remember? You're absolutely right. So we're going into Cody with Brandy Rose taking on Darby Allin or Allin, or how's he pronounce his name?
It's Darby Allin.
Okay.
I honestly don't know why you spell his name like that, but yeah. This guy, it's the first time I've seen him. This guy's good. He's good. He's one of those. I think he was like a former skateboarder or something. So like he break his bones, he don't care. Oh, obviously you can tell.
All right.
Okay, well he didn't break anything in this matchup, but the way.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, Cody Cody fucked something up, but it wasn't.
Okay,
him,
wait. Is she watching that match, or did she get to that part yet? She didn't see.
Yeah, watching it right now.
She's watching it right now, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna just wait a second. I just want to wait 1 second till she sees that spot.
Okay, cause I'm gonna let her watch the highlights of the matchup real quick, but cause.
Well, yeah, we keep talking.
I would say first of all, the guy is good at what he does.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I was actually kind of surprised that Cody was keeping up with him and some of the spots that he was timing on, especially like seeing that flatliner in between the ropes.
Jesus.
That they did, and some of the mad falls this guy was taking. So
I also like that they brought back time limits too.
Yeah, like WCW. I was just talking to my wife about how in wrestling, what WCW was doing, they had the time limits, and then now they don't do time limits no more because it takes. Okay, first of all, I think this fight talking about when he did the free fall dive.
Yes.
That shit was crazy. I said he
calls it the coffin drop.
Yeah, he calls it the coffin drop.
Yeah,
bruh. Kofi is the only other person I know that's the free fall drop, but Kofi makes sure somebody catches his ass. I said, I'm not taking that spot.
Bro, you can't pay me enough to take that spot.
No,
like, that is just, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not taking no free fall drop or no coffin drop as he calls it, or no damn.
On the hardest part of the ring is that.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even take it. I wouldn't take that as a normal bump. Like, I wouldn't even take it from the apron to the.
I thought when Orton Lorcan fell on the apron.
Oh
yeah, she saw.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. That was a genuine reaction. Yeah. You know what the hell is wrong with him?
I'm not doing no coffin drop from the top rope to the apron. That's fucking crazy right there.
Like, yeah, I thought he had broke his back. I didn't know what it happened.
Because everybody, when Orton Lorcan fell, he fell off the top rope and he flipped and hit the apron. No.
Oh, that was a hard bump too.
It was a damn hard bump. So these guys, they fight to a time limit draw. It was a regular singles match, but Cody does put him in I guess the body bag that he has with him, and gives him kick to him and takes off the belt and gives him Hulk Hogan style from WCW. And it's still not enough, but then we get to a time limit draw, we run out of time. But then your boy that you keep talking about,
who, me? Yeah, her,
aka Ty Dillinger, what's his new name?
That was
Sean Spears.
Sean Spears comes out and he gives Cody Rhodes an unprotected chair shot right across the head. Like, seriously, Dave's Cody Rhodes, the back of his head is split open.
Oh, it's bad.
It is.
They kind of messed that up though, honestly.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like the whole chair was a gimmick chair. The part that wasn't gimmick is the part that he got hit with.
Yeah.
He got hit with the the part at the top on the back of the chair.
They went past him getting hit.
Yeah. No. See, the part at the top, you talk about that little round part at the top. That's the part that hit me in the back when Rudy. When Chuck hit me with the chair. Shit hurt like hell.
That's the part he got hit with because they said they said that they gimmicked the whole chair to make sure that everything wasn't hurt. Mm-hmm. That's the only part they didn't gimmick though. So
how are you supposed to be the perfect 10, right, in WWE? You come over and your first big time thing to start a rivalry is you fucked up already.
It made it more real, so I guess they could make it work.
Look,
they end up fighting that all out.
So, let's just hope he don't have a
concussion, head trauma.
Nah, they said he didn't have a concussion, but he needed like 12 staples.
Staples is crazy. And see, they stopped.
It hurts.
They stopped them head chair shots ever since the Crispin Wild thing. So in 2007, so you will never see those kind of head shots. I mean, unless he definitely put up to block it, but Cody ain't had a chance to block it or nothing. So that was kind of irresponsible.
It was.
Oh.
I'm like, bruh, you gotta let go. You didn't even get Future Endeavor. Did he get Future Endeavor? Or they was just like, Ty Dillinger is going by. Like,
it's just.
You talking about WWE?
Yeah.
He asked for his release.
Okay, yeah.
Because he was like, I ain't being jiggy, so I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, no, I think he was the first one that didn't get Future Endeavor because he asked to leave.
That's probably what it was. He probably said, "Go ahead."
They better Future Endeavor, but he better stop for the Future Endeavor his ass.
Yeah. So next match is a whole fighting game nerds wet dream.
You know what? Look, I was like, this guy Kenny Omega written all over it. I could tell as soon as they came out. I was like, yeah.
And you know what's funny though? I was just like, so the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix, and Laredo Kid, I don't know who this guy is. But
I never seen him either.
He's another luchador.
I
And
wish they would have got Bandino.
First is the Elite. And they came out as Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter. And then this random guy gets up on stage. And then Akuma's final Shioken move from Street Fighter, where he just beat you the fuck up. And then he just stands above you and your body's already laid out. And Kenny Omega is Akuma. Bruh. Loved everything about that. And once again, we are at a 6-man tag match where there is no way in hell you can name every fucking spot that happened. First of all, could we get a Canadian Destroyer count for the night?
Bruh.
Yeah, Peter Williams would be proud.
Yeah, a Canadian.
I was able to Tennessee round one fight.
Oh yeah. So first of all, it was great costumes. Trust me, I will be downloading it on my WWE 2K19. Make sure I get all those attires. And then the match is what you expect when you have the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. Fast.
If it went for no title or nothing, just a regular match, it's gonna be spot.
But Spot Fest. That's all it's going to be. And I don't really think that my wife's seen a Young Bucks match before, or a Lucha.
Young Bucks match before.
Oh, you did? Okay, or a Lucha Brothers match. So,
I've only seen them separately. I've never seen the Lucha Brothers together.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we see Pentagon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything here is a beautiful Spot Fest. It is. Of course, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks had to hit their Hadouken in the middle of the match.
Of course. I also had to hit the triple Liger Bomb as well. So it's a good little tribute.
You said they hit the what?
They all hit a Liger Bomb at the same time.
Yes, they did. They did. They did hit a Liger Bomb at the same time. So
honestly, one thought, I know this is off track, but I know Juice Thunder Liger is about to retire. I just wish they would give him one match, like NXT.
I would love Juice Thunder Liger to come back and fight one match at WWE, so they put him in the Hall of Fame. Or fight Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. No, we can't get there right now. So now, how did the finish of the match go again?
Kenny Omega basically just triggered Laredo Kid to death until he gave up, and then he picked him up, put him with the Woman Angel.
First of all, can I just say that I don't care what Seth Rollins says, Kenny Omega has the best V trigger.
Oh yes, yeah, he got a good one. Also, Buddy Murphy has a good one as well.
Buddy Murphy got a good one, but it ain't Kenny Omega's.
That is true.
Because Kenny
Mandy
Omega
Rose
looked like
I don't know what do you call Mandy Rose?
I don't know what we call Mandy Rose.
Almost there. I don't know.
It's almost there. No, sorry about that. I would love, because see, Kenny Omega, when he do his V triggers, I'm like, I'd rather take a fucking bullet than take a V trigger from Kenny Omega.
Bro, this cameraman on the ramp is getting the business tonight.
Oh, I know, because I would hate to be a cameraman at a Young Bucks Lucha Brothers match.
I just want to be on that side of the ring, honestly. I try to stay away from that side of the ring.
I know, because I tell you, the action's going to go fucking crazy. I'm just like, I can't keep up with the action at all.
Jesus.
Yeah, that spot scared me when he got shoulder back tossed over the turnbuckle. I'm just like, that's usually where the stairs is at. But they ain't had no stairs there, so I was like,
they knew what they was doing.
Is this a Hadouken?
I'm over it.
Yeah, that's a Kenny Omega nerd in him. He's doing it because I don't want her to fast forward past the highlights because there's just so many good highs it was.
There's a lot going on in this one.
But your thoughts on the match, though, Prime?
Honestly, like I said, it's a normal spot fest. It didn't mean anything, so I understand why they did it. They just wanted to entertain the crowd. Why not? I liked it. This match ain't need no logic. Honestly, it didn't need logic at all.
What elite match has logic, though?
Some of them try to have logic, and some of them try to have storyline and try to tell a good story. But for the most part, the elite matches, since they don't have no 6-man titles and that like that, don't mean anything. They just go crazy, spot heavy.
You're right. So, once again, I'd rather take a bullet than Kenny Omega's V-trigger. So, main event time. The match that AEW with nothing to do with.
Yeah.
John Moxley.
I like how they... Did you see how they presented it as well? They said the lights will go off, and that'll be the end of AEW's event, but when they come back over, they have one more match. I like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It made it seem important.
It made it seem non-sanctioned.
Yeah.
So we have John Moxley taking on Joey Janela. You already knew that these are nothing but hardcore, brutal ass wrestlers.
Joey Janela, like, he used to eat paste for fun as a child.
He do a little bit.
Only thing they missing is Darby Allin and Jimmy Havoc. This would have been a very different extreme match.
Also, I'm trying to get the guy from Lucha Underground. They be doing the hardcore matches. The one they had at Ultimate
Pentagon?
Lucha. Huh?
Oh, well, Pentagon like do a lot of hardcore matches too, though.
Yeah, you're right. I would say the one they did at was it Ultimate Lucha 4? Was it? Where
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up.
it was like the 3 stages of hell kind of thing, and the both I forgot. God, I gotta think of his name, but yeah. So you already know what to expect from this match. You expect tables, you expect barbed wire, you expect thumbtacks, and guess what? You get it all in this matchup with Dean Ambrose. John Moxley and Joey Janela.
It's very hard. I don't think I've called him John Moxley. Maybe once since he's left WWE.
But that's that John Moxley CZW kind of character there, and they pulled out them TNA barbed wire boards,
and they put out the best special.
Exactly, and they had the barbed wire chair.
Whoop.
And God, I was just like, "Dog, please!" They use the barbed wire because you see it getting cut on their back.
Yeah, it's actual barbed wire. Yes.
Yeah, I was just like,
Ambrose, Moxley used to do that. He didn't care about no barbed wire.
Oh, they should. No, Moxley don't give a fuck. That's like he said on Wade Keller, like he was willing to take any bump Brock put him through, but he just didn't do any of that.
He's taking that the R-Truth advice right now.
Oh yeah,
like, you gotta get that Epsom salt.
You damn right, because falling on them thumbtacks and falling on barbed wire chairs and them barbed wire boards, man, that shit is not fun at all. And then there was a spot that he did toss Joey Janela because Joey Janela set up the barbed wire plank from the ring to the
crowd, the guardrail. Yeah.
And then he got like attitude adjustment over the ring to do that barbed wire. I was like, God.
He took it edge style too.
He took it right on his spot, right on his tailbone.
Yeah,
right on his tailbone. Joey Janela does a spot. He takes out the ladder and does a high elbow from the top of the ladder inside the ring to Dean Ambrose down on them tables.
He did it to 2 tables and 1 table broke. I know that happened.
I hate when that shit happens. Don't you hate? Because they said to break the fall. It just makes it look
less perfect, honestly, but it's still... No.
It's kind of like what Jeff Hardy did at WrestleMania 33, and he had Sheamus and Cesaro set up, and then Cesaro table took all of it.
I didn't like... I don't like how John Moxley is also being like a I don't know what the word you would call it, but why would he took off his shoes and his socks to put him in the thumbtack. That's just evil,
I thought that was creative though. If you take off his shoes, so when he steps on the tacks, it's going to hurt.
He took off his shoes and his socks and like purposefully atomic dropped them on the that is a kind of as an atomic drop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on the tags, and he had him sticking in his feet. Just
and he gave him that X-plex on the tags also.
Yeah, and but coming out of it, Dean Ambrose had more tags than Janela did, honestly.
Oh.
Because of what happened at the end. So Dean Ambrose beat Joey Janela after like really whooping his ass in the tags and giving him. He don't call it the Dirty D's no more, does he?
He calls it the paradigm shift.
Okay, the paradigm shifts move on Joey Janela. He picks the win up here, and then
let me ask you why you would pin somebody in the text.
Because he crazy as hell. But Akuma is not done yet because at the end, Kenny Omega comes back out.
That's what you calling him now?
Yeah, Akuma V-triggers the fuck out Dean Ambrose
with the red hair. Yeah, he's gotta be Akuma.
pile drives him on a table, puts it on top of him, jumps off the top.
Just keep ringing the bell. Like
Bro, that move is just, oh my gosh.
Well,
That move is dangerous sometimes when he do it.
Which move?
When he puts a table on top of somebody, he jumps from somewhere high and like jumps right on them.
It steps right on him, yeah, because he's Kenny fucking Omega. So, like I said, he's beating down Moxley throughout the whole thing. And
bro, he hit him with an actual guitar. I know that.
Oh yeah, he's sitting here going in with him with drumsticks right now. What is
it ain't no hollow. It wasn't no hollow.
It didn't break a nerve. It's like just stiff. Like then you hit me with an instrument. So they're actually going to have their match at All Out. It needs to be like a Chicago style street fight.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this and everybody's like patting him on the back when he's walking up the ramp, and I just thinking about when we went to that House of Hardcore show.
Yeah.
And who was it? Somebody pat.
It was the Shay with
Was
Parker.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The pat Tommy Dreamer on the back.
Yeah.
And he still had text. I'm like, oh girl.
Yeah.
Just sit down.
Oh my
God, that had to hurt.
So that was
those highlights look dope.
Yeah.
To actually go watch the whole show.
So that was the AEW's Fighter Fest show. So how would you grade this prime time?
I'll give it a maybe a B, or I'll give it a B because like I said, I know it was like one of those B shows, but how I felt about the action, it was good. So I give it a B.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. For what it was. I thought Double or Nothing was better.
Yeah.
Than this show, because I'm judging all of the shows. I mean, honestly, like I said, the last few matches is what really brought the show home for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm gonna give it about a good high C plus. I have to judge the whole show off of everything and not just the matches I liked.